So guys, we're going to start today with data transformation. What is data transformation in Excel? Very importantly, when we have a data comes from multiple source files, source informations. Now, how to read those data? We have to use data importing. Data importing will talk about how to read data from an Excel file, how to read data from a text file, how to read data from a CSV file, how to connect to DBMS file like SQL Server, how to read data when the data is given in a particular folder, to read those data to Excel, that is called data importing. We'll also talk about how to go for exporting data from Excel to .xlsx file. You're exporting Excel to Excel. You're exporting data from Excel to Excel SM file, which is called macro enabled file. You can also export data to Excel SB, means binary mode file, so that actual size of the Excel file is 100 MB. But when you go for exporting this, it will become 20 MB by Excel SB. It is going to compress the file size. How to export Excel data to a text file, how to export data to a CSV file. We'll talk about that. In real time, guys, Excel has a limitations. Excel cannot manage data more than 10,48,576 rows. So what is the real-time data reading challenges in Excel? We'll also talk about that. Then when you read the data may be in a structured form, may not be in a structured form. How to make this data structured form using data transformation, data manipulation, using Power Query editor window. We'll talk about that. Then we'll talk about how to go presenting the data into charts. We'll talk about vertical bar chart, horizontal bar chart, stacked bar chart. We'll talk about pie chart. We'll talk about line chart. We'll talk about the combo chart. We'll talk about the dynamic charts in Excel. This is what our target to understand about entire session to today. Are you there with me, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
By
Yes, sir.
by 10:30, I will be finishing the entire stuff what you see here. Having said that, I have opened this Excel file here where I have given the content. The moment I've finished, I will say completed. The more green you see, the more confident you build. Now let's go and start your session 2 class here. When I go to the session 2, this is the content folder where I have opened this content that has to be completed. Now let's move on to the raw data. In this raw data, it is given you have 9 folders. Now these 9 folders are the content which we have to complete today's class. What will I do first? I'll be going for my importing data folder. I'll copy and I'll go to the class files. I'll paste this file here. When I paste this file, if I go to the import data folder, it is given there are 3 different files: .xlsx file, .txt file, and .csv file. CSV stands for comma separated value file. You can see the type here. TXT file, TXT extension is starts with what? Text document. .xlsx file is called Microsoft Excel worksheet. Did you understand how to identify the file type, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we will right click, we'll go to new, we'll create an Excel file. We will talk about data reading or data importing in Excel. So this is my workbook. The workbook name is data importing in Excel. Default size of the Excel file is 7 KB. The size of the Excel file, it will keep on increasing the moment you keep those data addition to this. Now the interview question comes. What the default size of the Excel file? What will you answer now, guys?
7
7
KB.
kg.
7
7
KB.
kb.
What is the maximum size of an Excel file? They'll ask you. You'll say it depends on memory.
Mama.
If your system is 8 GB RAM, if your system is 16 GB RAM, your system is 32 GB RAM, or you are connected to the cloud where you're opening an Excel file, it depends on the memory. Your Excel size can be defined. Now opening this Excel file here, by default when you open the Excel file, what you see, guys, here, you see it is coming sheet 1. You can keep on adding multiple sheets, sheet 1 to sheet 2 to sheet 3. Just click on this plus, multiple sheets will be added. Now the question is coming, when you open the Excel file, it is opening like a blank grid. What is a grid? It is a combination of columns and rows into a tabular form. This is called grids. Now it is a blank grid. There is no data inside. How will you get data? Now let's go for reading data from a text file. So how to go for reading data from a text file? To read the data from a text file in the Excel, you go to data at the menu bar. In this data, you see get and transform data. Over there in the left corner, it's saying get data. If I click on this, it's saying get data preview. You can go for from files, from databases, from Azure, from Fabric and Power Platform, from online services, from other sources, and combined services, and so many other ways you can get the data. For me is important. I'll go to from file. I'll choose the file is going to be from text and CSV file. The moment you click on the from text and CSV file, what is happening? It is opening the browsing option where you want to read your data. I want to read my data. I'll be going back to here. I'll say that this PC, local drive, C drive. I'll go for this folder, month one, Excel, session two. I'll go to the class file. I have importing data. When I say I want to read data from a text or CSV file, it is showing only this text and CSV file. I click on this text file. I say import. The moment I say import, you know what, guys? It is opening saying that your file is coming with delimiter of tab. What does it mean? If you go back to the folder, if you click on this global underscore cell.txt file, what is the delimiter here, guys? The delimiter is called tab. Are you getting this, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? So what we are doing here, we are reading the data with the delimiters tab. I can say load my data. The moment you say load your data, what is happening? It is reading from the text file and pulling this data to the Excel file. But while it is pulling data, it is giving the file name is global underscore sales, the text file data which has read through 37 rows loaded. That means this text file is having 37 records. Now what is happening is coming with the header with the filter. I can go to the table design. At the top, I can click on this. I can say light. I want to remove this filter. I'll say untick the filter. That's how I'm able to read the data from a text file to an Excel file. To read data from a CSV file, go to the sheet one, go to the data, go to get and from file, choose text file or CSV file. Select the CSV. CSV stands for comma separated value file. So by default, when you say import, it will show the delimiter is coming as comma. It shows the table will look like this way. I said all fine. Now you can go and load your data. The moment you load your data, it is reading data from a CSV file to an Excel file. Automatically, what you see, it is coming with the header, with the filter, banded row colors. You can simply go to table design at the top and make it to light. Untick the filter button, so you should not see any filter button in your data. That's how you imported global cells from txt file. Now some same global cells when you imported from the CSV file, so first was from text file. When you imported the second file from the CSV, it is saying the global cells name is changing to 2 because already one name is exist. Next is how to read data from an Excel file to Excel file. Go to data. You will say from file. I'll click on from Excel workbook. Now this is the workbook which I want to read now. Remember, guys, when you are reading data from Excel workbook, you will say import. Yes, you will say import. It will open in Navigator saying that select multiple sheets. You can select the sheet one. You cannot say load. You will say transform the data. The moment you click on transform data, what is happening? It is coming to a Power Query editor window at the top. You can give the name as global underscore sales. Let's say version 3. I give this name as version 3. Now this is what the data is coming from Excel to Excel. I say close and load. Now I can see the data has come from Excel to Excel. I can simply go light and remove the filter buttons to see the data, how you can import from text file, CSV file, Excel file to an Excel file. Is this clear to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, what we'll do, as we do every time, whatever things we'll be doing, we will be going with what? Immediately a practical. What's the practical? Now let's go to this called data importing test. You guys have to tell me how to complete the test. If I open this file, there are 3 different files. Can you tell me, guys, what are those 3 different file names?
CSV file, text file, and Excel file.
Excel file, right? Let me open this text file first. What is the delimiter in the text file, guys?
Comma.
Comma
Comma.
is the delimiter. Very
Comma.
nice. Now I want to go for reading this data. You tell me, I will follow you. What will I do first?
Create a workbook.
Right click, new, create an Excel workbook. Call this as data importing in Excel. I gave this workbook name. What is the next thing I'll do?
Open it.
Open the
Open the workbook. Then this is the open blank grid. What will I do now to get the data?
Data.
go to the data
Data,
class.
then
Get data
get data,
Get
then
data
from file.
very nice.
Uh, Text or CSV.
Very good. I'll go back to the class file, import data test. I'll be having these two, text file or CSV file. I click on the text file. What the delimiter system will choose now?
comma.
Did you
Comma.
choose it or system identified this?
Some identify
This is something called cognitive learning approach. Have you heard about machine learning? Yes or no? Have you heard about deep
Yes.
learning? Now this is called cognitive learning. What do you call these guys here?
comma.
Cognitive learning.
Cognitive learning. When system will identified what your data is all about, you don't have to worry about it. System identified, showed you the sample table, how it will look like. Now the duty for you is to go for load your data. The moment you load your data, it is coming with what? Header with filters, banded row, colors. How do you remove this all?
Go to the table.
Go to the table design.
Then,
Like
Like the
then,
filter, filter button.
fantastic.
remove the filter.
Is that so? How to go for reading data from a CSV file, guys?
Go to
So
data.
go to
Data.
the data. Get
Get
data.
data.
Okay, then,
From file. From txt csv.
right.
Select
And
the
by
image.
default, CSV delimiter would be what, guys?
Comma.
Comma. So, shall I go for load or transform?
Load.
Load. For CSV and text file, it is load always. Then, table design,
Table
light,
design,
remove the
light,
filter.
Filter.
Is this clear?
yes, clear.
Moving to next. I want to go for reading data from Excel to Excel. What will I do now? Tell me, guys.
So go to
Data,
data.
Yes.
get data.
Get data.
Very nice.
Let
From file,
Yes.
from
from
Excel
Excel.
workbook.
Excel workbook. Select this
Okay.
file.
Select
Very
this
nice.
file.
It will open with what? Navigator window. Select multiple sheets. I
Select
have
one.
only one sheet. Shall I go for load or transform?
Transform
Transform
data.
the
Yes.
data.
For Excel, we'll go for transforming data. It will open in what? Power Query Editor window. It's saying that in this particular Excel file, sheet 1, sheet 2 is there, sheet 3, sheet 1. I can call this as made underscore sales
Sales.
underscore 2026.
Okay.
That becomes my table name. Now I will say close and load my data. How to remove this? Go to lightweight, remove the filter buttons. You got the data as it is. Everyone, are you getting this?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. Now save this and close this here. Now we have done here as called data importing test is completed. Now let's talk about here. Next is called exporting data and exporting data test. So what is exporting data? Now let me do it here for you guys. I open this folder. I have a data file. Can you see this, guys, everyone?
Yes.
What is this information is given? Row ID, order date, shipment date, shipment mode. It is also given the customer ID. It is given the customer name. It is given the country. It is given the product ID. It is given the quantity. It is given the sales and the order priority. Now the question is coming. You want to export this data. Export it to what? Export to Excel file. Export to TXT file. Export to CSV file. Export to Excel SM file. Excel SB file. You want to export this data. What do you
Okay.
think? I'll go to data. I'll go for export. Does this say anywhere about exporting options? It's a get and transform data. You can read data from here or you can go for from text file, CSV file, from web file, from picture, from recent sources, existing sources. It's saying the refresh, queries, connection. Is there anywhere it's written export?
No,
Is there
sir.
anywhere? No. There is nothing called export in Excel. How will you go for export this data? First of all, you have to select from the corner. If you go to this corner and select, you are selecting the entire sheet. Then go to File. Then you choose Save As an option. In the Save As, you can say More Options. Go back to your folder, which is here. Go back to month 1, Excel, session 2. Now you have an output folder. Are you getting this, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Now I want to store this data. I call this as global underscore sales.
Yes.
I want to store this data as global underscore sales. Save as type what? Save as type.
Export.
Save as type as what? Called text file. Text as a tab delimiter. By default, when I say text, it's coming global underscore sales dot txt file. Now I can say save as. The moment I say save as, you know what will happen, guys? Look at your folder output file. You can see there is a file has come global underscore sales dot txt file and tab as a delimiter. It is called tab delimiter file. Does it make sense to all, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Same way, what we can do now, we can go to the same file, go to file, do a save as, same location. I will choose as save as to CSV, comma delimiter file. Now you can see your file has been stored here as CSV file. Now you want to store this file to as an Excel file. Select this file, save as, go to the more options, go to the folder and store this file as what? Excel SX file.
.xls.
So Excel workbook, now you can see the file has been stored with .xlsx. Now I want to store the file as .xlsm. Select this file, save as, more options, go here and choose save as type to macro enabled, that is called .xlsm file. If you want to store this file to binary, save as, going to more options, go back here, choose Excel binary workbook. You can remember only this 5 extension which is important to you. Rest all you don't have to worry. So you store the file as Excel SM, which is called macro enabled file. You can see the file name here. You can see this Excel SB, which is reducing the actual size. So now the data is less, nothing to worry. But yes, it is storing as Microsoft binary Excel worksheet file. Is that clear now, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now what
Yes,
I'll
sir.
do, I'll go to session 2. I'll go to raw data. I will have a exporting test. Ready for the exporting test, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now in this exporting test, it is given as there is a data file. If I open this data file, it's talking about only made sales data. Now you tell me, guys, I just close this file here. You tell me this data I want to export. What will I do now?
So select all the data.
Select from the
file.
corner. Then,
Select
Add
file.
to the file.
then,
Save
Save
as.
as.
then,
More options.
more
More
options.
very
option.
good. Then
.txt.
Dot.
The file name.
output file. I
Output.
call this as made underscore sales. Yes or no?
Yes.
What extension? TXT file. What will you do, right? Text, tab delimiter.
Tab delimiter.
Delimited.
Done. I'll go for CSV file. What will I do now?
File.
File,
Save as.
save as,
More option.
so as type as what?
Yes.
Comma delimiter.
Comma delimiter.
Delimited.
If I want to store this to as an Excel file,
File. Save as. More option.
XLS.
XLX.
if I want to store this file to Excel SM,
So
File. Save as. More options.
XLM.
Excel.
XLSM.
SM.
if I want to store the file into binary,
Sequence.
Path.
File. Save as. More option.
XLSV. Yes, sir.
is it difficult to understand, everyone?
No, sir.
No.
So we have understood now how to go for importing, how to go for exporting data. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay. Now, the next thing what we'll do here, we'll talk about data importing from a SQL server. What does that mean? I want to go for, you guys have not started SQL server, right? You guys have not started SQL server. Now we are going to talk about how to go for data reading from from a SQL server database. To do that, what we'll do here, I must have SQL Server installed. In your system, it is not installed, nothing to worry, but just see what I'm doing. I open my SQL Server Management Studio. When I open my SQL Server Management Studio, what is happening? Now it is open my SQL Server. In this database, I have a database name called batch underscore 2026 02. If I expand this, I go to the table. If I expand the table, I see there are hundreds of tables are there. Yes or no, guys? Yes or
Yes.
no? Right.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now I want to read this table from here, which is called made cells. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Which table I want to read from here? Made cells.
Made cells.
Okay. So how will I go for doing that? Now let me do it here. I open this, right click, new, open an Excel file called data importing from SQL Server. What I'll do now for SQL Server, that is also same for Oracle. That is also same for Big Data. That is also same for Cloud. Are you getting it? Now I'll show in SQL Server. I go to data. I will choose get data from. Shall I go to file? No, I'll go for databases. In database, I have from SQL Server. The moment I click on SQL Server, it will ask me what is your server name. If I don't remember the server name, I'll put a dot. Dot means it will connect to your local laptop SQL Server, which is installed. In my laptop, there is a SQL Server installed. I will just say OK. The moment I say OK, it will show me databases. If I expand batch 2026 02, I can see there is a table called made cells. Now I will say select multiple tables. I can selecting multiple tables now, or I can select only one table that is called made underscore sales. Now what will you do? Will you load? No. It's a
No.
DBMS file. I will say
Transform.
transform data. Then I will say data looks like perfect. Everything is look good. Close and load my data. Now this is what loading your data from SQL Server to your Excel file. Does it make sense to all, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shall I do it
Yes,
for
sir.
one more table called global sales from SQL Server?
Ye-
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Go over here, data, get from database. SQL Server, connect to the server as dot, dot means local server. Okay, choose this database, select multiple items, select this database. I have a table here called global sales. I found this here. I want to import this table. I will say transform my data. When I say transform my data, it is transforming the data over here, which is coming as global sales. I can say close and load my file. Does it make sense to all, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can say light, remove these filter buttons. You get the data is coming. Everyone, is this clear to you all?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sir, why that Power Query editor is coming every time?
Yeah, yeah. So that is where we'll learn after some time. Hardly 10 minutes, we'll go there.
Okay, sir.
Is this clear now, guys?
Yes.
Right. So we have completed how to go for reading data from different data files. Now we completed here up to this. Now we'll talk about data reading and also we completed this now. Yes or no?
Yes.
We'll complete how to read data from a folder. What does it mean? If you go back to your class files, sorry, raw data, you see there is a data reading from a folder. I copy this, I bring back to the class files. In this data reading from a folder, there is a raw data. If you click on the raw data, you see global underscore sales 2011, 12, 13, 14 files are there. Everyone, are you getting this?
Yes.
2011, 12,
Yes,
13,
sir.
14 files are there. That means each files are separated. Is it combined? It's not combined. Four different files. Yes or no?
Yes.
What this
Yes.
file is all about, if you open global sales 2011, it's showing the sales data for year 2011. If you open the data here for 2013, it is showing the sales happened for 2013. right? So if you open this here for data for 2014, it is showing the sales happen for 2014. Are you getting this, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
ultimately, what is happening here? What is happening? Ultimately, it is happening this way is that you have to read data from a folder where in the folder you have given 4 different files. When you say data reading from a folder, right click, I can click on this Excel file, new workbook called data reading from a folder. How do you go for reading this data? Double click on this Excel file, go to data, get data from folder. Can you see this? From
Yes, sir.
file to folder. It will ask you where you want to browse your data. I want to browse my data in the class file, data reading from a folder. I have a folder called raw underscore data. Inside this, how many files I have, guys, everyone?
Excels.
How
4
many
One,
files.
files are there? Four
Four.
four
files.
files.
11, 12, 13, 14. So it is saying here, the moment you say open, there are 4 files saying for reading, and the same 4 files it is doing writing. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Is reading 4 files here, writing 4 files here. Hence, you can say the below here combine and transform the data. This is where you come and you can say combine and transform my data. Does it make sense to all, everyone?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes.
can say okay. The moment you say okay, it is opening in a Power Query editor window where it shows the source name of the file. It is showing all the source files 11, 12, 13, 14. All the source files is reading here. Everyone, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
I
sir.
can say yes. Now I can see raw data is coming. I can say global underscore sales underscore 2011 to 2014. I give the table name like this. Since I've given the table name, click outside. You can see the table name is
Sir,
changed.
2014.
Oh, okay. 2014, right? Now it is coming 2014. I can say close and load my data. When I say close and load my data, what is happening, guys, here? It is happening in such a way. It's showing all the source files 11, 12, 13, 14 has been combined into one file. Yes or no, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now you can go to table style, light, remove these filter buttons, and you can see your data has been imported from a folder to one Excel file after combining all these files for you guys. Does it make sense to all?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Perfect. Now we have done this part. We will be moving here. Data reading challenge. What is called data reading challenge? Now look at here. There is a folder called data reading challenge. I can take this folder over here. I'll open this text file. Can you see there are 2 different files? One is text file, one is CSV file. Everyone, yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What is the text file size? What is the size of the text file?
56,693 kb.
So if you convert that to MBs, what is that MBs coming? 1 MB is equal to 1024 KBs.
15 MB.
So you are saying that it is around 156 MB. Yes or no?
6 MB. Yes.
Now let's open this text file. What do you see the text file, guys, here? What's the delimiter?
Comma.
Comma. Can you see the cursor is what? Before M, below it's saying line 1, column 1. Yes or no? Right?
Yes,
When you keep your cursor over here, what is saying? Line number 41, column number
1.
1. If it's a control and end, control and end is going for the last line. What is the line number saying? What is the line number saying, guys, here? Can anyone?
30 lakh 19,005.
30 lakhs 19,563. Yes or no, guys?
Yes,
Right. So it's saying 30 lakhs 19,000. 527. That means you have 30 lakhs records in this text file. The question is coming, am I be able to read all 30 lakhs records? Now let's do this. Close the file over here. No need to vary. So I'm just closing this file here. I will be going back to say data reading challenge. Open this Excel file, go to data, from text or CSV file, go back to the folder, data reading challenge, select telecom usage data.txt file. The moment you say import, it will be going for identifying comma as a delimiter. You can say load my data. Now look at here what is happening. It is reading the data now. Reading data for 1,89,000 records, 2,53, 3,14,000, 3,78,000, 5.05, 5.69, 6.39, 6.94. So it is going like this. Has it completed more than 10,48,000 records? Has it completed more than 10,48,576
Yes,
records?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it going towards 30 lakhs records now, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now let's see what is happening. Has it reached to 30 lakhs now?
No, sir.
No.
Okay. Perfect. It's saying that the query returned more data than will fit on a worksheet. That means it is saying the query is having more data that can be fitting to this worksheet. Worksheet can manage up to 10,48,576 to continue and display as much of data as will fit. Click OK. The moment you say OK, it is reading data as much as it can fit to this Excel worksheet. Now it is reading to what? A maximum of 10,48,576 rows. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? It is 10,48,576 rows. Are you getting this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So it is not reading more than 10,48,500. This is the Excel limitations. Same thing for loan amortization. What you'll do here, data, go to this from file, text or CSV file, click on loan amortization CSV file. Now you just open the CSV file here. You can say load my data. It is reading data now here. Everyone, 1,18,000, 2,40,000, 3,61,000, 4,81, 6,03, 7,25, 8,44, 9,64,000, 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs, 15 lakhs. What is the message is coming? The query return more data than will fit on a worksheet. To continue and display as much of the data as will fit, click OK. So it is going to fitting up to what? 10,48,576 records. Now the question is coming, what will happen to the remaining records? Remaining records, you cannot see, you cannot read the data. You can ask your IT team, whoever has provided this data to you, simply ask them, sir, can you please split this data of 30 lakhs to 5 lakhs each, 6 lakhs each, or 10 lakhs each so that I can read this data in an Excel file? That's how we have to do it. If your data is more than 10 lakhs, you can always split the file and read this to multiple sheets. Are you getting this, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, get it.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Having said this to you all here, we have completed the class which is up to data reading challenges. Now we'll go for Power Query. Before we get into the Power Query, I would like to take a small break for you all, guys. Let's go for a break for 10 minutes. We're all meeting at 9:20. 7 minutes break. Please come back by 9:20. Now let me start with the Power Query. What is Power Query, guys, here? Right? Somebody asked me this question. Okay. So let me go and show you here. the Power Query. Now, we will do a Power Query here. Right. This is the query data 1. I'll just open this query file. Hey guys, can you see this table, everyone? What is given? Order ID,
Order date, delivery date, customer name, customer date of birth, product name, product category, cost price, selling price, units sold, discount rate, profit margin.
You know what? This is the data which is given to you. But there's a data transformation happen. How it is happened? It is happened this way. From order date, you got order year, you got order month, you got order year month. Can you see this guys here? You
Yes.
got the order quarter. From order date to the delivery date, you got the days gap in delivery. Can you see this?
Mhm.
Yes,
From
sir.
customer name, you got the customer first name and customer last name. From customer date of birth, you got the age of the customer and you got the age bucket of the customer, whether they are young age, mid age, or old age. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then you are multiplying your units with selling price to get the sales. You are multiplying your sales to discount percentage to get the discounted amount. You are multiplying sales to the profit margin, you get the profit amount. Yes or no?
Yes.
So ultimately, what is happening? Your table is given for how many columns? It is given only for 13 columns. Now, after data transformation, how many columns you created? The count is 25. That
Right.
means you added 12 more columns from the existing table. Everyone, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is
Yes, sir.
called data transformation. What do you call these guys here?
Data
Data
transform.
transformation.
Now, the question is coming, how do you do that? To do this, I will be showing this example to you how to go for using Power Query. For doing that, I will say right click, create an Excel file called Power Query Example 1. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
If you open this file, go to data, choose this data file from Excel file or workbook. You can go to Power Query, query data, go to product sales and import. So here you're importing data from what? Query data. Does it make sense, everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
You will say transform my data. When you say transform your data, it's saying opening in the Power Query editor window. I
Mhm.
call this as prod underscore sales. Is that clear now? Is this clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Order ID is coming ABC, represents character field.
Correct.
Order date, coming date icon, it's a date field.
Yes.
Customer name, it's a character, right? Customer date of birth is a date field, date icon. If you say cost price, saying 123, it's a numeric. List price, it's saying 123, it is going to list price. Same way, it is given as what? Selling price is 123, unit sold is 123, but discount is decimal 1.2.
Yes.
Are you getting this, guys?
Yes,
Then there
sir.
is an extra
Yes, sir.
column coming as column number 14. Right click and say remove the column. So you removed it. Now this is the data which is given to you. What you want to do from order date, I want to get my, from the order date, I want to get what? I want to get order year, order month, order year month, order quarter. For getting that, you will say add column, go to custom column. You call this order underscore year. How to get order underscore year? There is a function called date dot year bracket start. Date dot year, take order date and bracket close. No syntax error. The moment you say OK, it can see the order year has been retrieved. But order year is coming as ABC123, which is alphanumeric. You can right click. You can say change type to a whole number. This is the order year is created. Same thing. You go to custom column. You want to go for getting this as order underscore month. So how to go for getting your order underscore month? To get your order underscore month, there is a function called date dot
Month.
to text. To text. This is the function. Date dot to text bracket start. What you'll do here, you'll take order date, the format, double quote, capital M 3 times, and close the bracket. The moment you do that, it's saying no syntax error. It is coming as what? Your order date is coming in Jan, February, March, something like this. Are you getting this, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, it is coming as what? Alphanumeric. That is fine. It should be going as alphanumeric. Keep it as it is. Then you go for creating something called order year underscore month. So how to get order year month? There is a function called date dot year bracket start. Go for order date, multiply with 100 plus date dot month bracket start. This is called, if you say order year 2024 multiplied by 100, 2024 100. If your month is 01, is going 2024 101. That is how it gives you here year month. Can you see this, guys, everyone? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
you do here, change type to a whole number. Now I want to go for getting order quarter. So how do you go for getting this as order underscore quarter? To get order underscore quarter, you have to use this function here. The function name is called first q, given ampersand, go for text dot from bracket start. Now there is a function called text dot from. Now there is a function date dot quarter of years. You don't have to vary, guys. What you can do here, let me tell you. You don't know anything. Simply go here, go to your best friend. Nowadays, it is ChatGPT. Yes or no? Get
Yes, sir.
order quarter from order date field in Power Query. You simply write this. Now it is giving you suggestions. The function should be written this way. You can go for applying this here. Just copy this, paste it here. Instead of this order underscore date, you can click on this column. That's it. If you do that, you see order quarter is also coming. Now select year, month, and quarter informations, drag them to the left side. And you must keep this besides your order date. Yes or no, guys, everyone? Is this
Yes.
clear now? How to
Yes, sir.
find out days gap in delivery? Delivery date minus order date. You can say custom column days gap. Days gap, you will be finding this as delivery date hyphen order date. This is the days gap, which is coming in what? Date
So,
and time. Simply say change time to a whole number. That's it. Now you can drag this column besides to what? Besides to your delivery date. Is this clear now, guys, everyone?
yes.
From customer name, I want to get the customer first name, last name. You can right click, duplicate the column, select this column, go to home. There's transform, split the column by delimiter. Delimiter is going to be space. System has identified there is a space delimiter. The moment you say OK, you can see your customer first name. Give the name to customer, F name, give the name to what? Customer L name. So you got the first name and L name. You can drag this, you can keep it besides to what? Your customer name. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes.
From customer date of birth, I want to get the age of the customer. How do you do that? Right click, duplicate a column, call this customer age. So how do you get this customer age? Select this column, right? Go to transform. Under date times date, you can say the age, duration, read this by total number of years. Now it is coming in fractions. Change type to a whole number. This is the customer age. Is this clear to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
From
sir.
customer
Yes, sir.
age, I want to get the customer age bucket. So I'll say add column, conditional column, call the column name as age underscore bucket. How will you give this? If the column name is what? Customer age. If it is greater than equal to 60 years of age, output would be old hyphen age. Add another clause. If customer age greater than equal to 40 years of age, I call this as mid age. Else, you call this as young age. That's how you got your age bucket now. Select these two columns, drag it to the left side. To the left side, you will be reaching at customer date of birth so that you can see the customer age and customer age bucket is also coming. Does it make sense to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, I want to calculate units to multiply with selling price to get the sales. So add column, custom column, call this as sales. How do you get sales? Sales will be coming, units sold should be multiplied with the selling price. I got my sales field. It is coming ABC123. Right click, change type to a whole number. I got my sales. Now I want to get the discounted amount, sales in discount, discounted amount, sales into profit, the profit amount. So you go for add column, custom column, call
Discount.
discounted amount. How do you calculate discounted amount? Discounted amount would be your sales to be multiplied with discount percentage, right? Change type to a whole number. Understood now, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If you want to go for calculating profit amount, what will you do here? Profit amount, you will
Total
say sales to be multiplied with what?
profit margin.
That's it. And how do you change the data type? Change type to.
Whole number.
This is how I created my data. I can go to home, close, and load my data. When I say close and load data, now it is loaded data for you guys to your Excel file. You can go to table design, make it to lightweight, untick the filter buttons. You can see from order date, you got all these 4 columns. As data transformation. Everyone, are you getting what data transformation?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This is also data transformation. This is also data transformation. This is also data transformation. Age to data age bucket. This is also data transformation happen to these 3 columns. Does it make sense to all? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
this is how we use the Power Query. Shall we do another example?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Okay. Now let's close this file. Now in this file, I'll be going for query data 2, global sales. If I click on this global sales, what is happening here? My data is given this way. It is having row ID, order date, shipment mode, customer ID, the customer name, date of birth of the customer, segment, city, state, country, postal code, market, region, product ID, category, subcategory, product name, sales, quantity, discount percentage, profit, and shipping cost with order priority is given. Is that clear now, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How many columns are there? Can anyone tell me?
25.
25. Count is 25. How many records are there? Can anyone tell me? How many records are there? The
51,
number
51,290.
290 records are there. You know what? In the output file, I'm showing you what we are doing. Now we got how many columns? We got how many columns now?
41.
41.
41.
So it was 25. 16 columns has been added. Now those 16 columns have what? Data transformation. What do you call?
Still a transfer.
How it is happened? So look at here. From this order ID, right? It's saying the first two letters is called country code. Then these four letters is called order year. Now this 124891 is called order number, which is combined to this. So I have to split this to country code, order year, and order number. Three columns came. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
From the order
Yes.
date, I'm getting order year, order month. I'm getting order year, month, and the quarter field. I got four fields from this. From order date to shipment date, I'm getting the days gap in delivery. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
From customer name, I'm getting customer first name and last name. Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
From date of birth of the customer, I'm getting the age of the customer and the age bucket of the customer. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then from postal code, wherever the blank was there, it is replaced by 5 times 9. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, from sales to discount, we got the discounted amount. Sales multiplied by discount percentage, you got the discounted amount.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sales minus discounted amount, you got the sales after discount.
Yes, sir.
If the profit is $762 over sales after discount, what percentage? That is the profit margin.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we have to do the data transformation using Power Query. What will you do now? You will be going back, just save this file as it is. Moving back to here, you will say Power Query example. What, guys?
2.
Example 2. What will do now? Okay. What will do now? Open this file. Go to data. Choose the file from Excel file. Go back to this query data. Click on global_sales.xlsx file. The moment you click on it, you will say select the multiple items. You will click on what? Query data. You will choose as what?
Transform data.
Transform data. The moment you go for clicking on the transform data, it will open in a Power Query editor window. You call this as global_sales. What is 1, 2, 3 represents here?
Senior
Very
ABC represents as what?
character.
Character. Now from this column, I want to get 3 different columns. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So right click, you can say duplicate the column. Correct? Selecting this column, you can go to home, split column under transform, delimiter as system identified hyphen. Say OK. Now it is separated.
Yes.
You call this name as what?
Country code.
Country code. You call this name as what?
Year.
Year.
You call this column name as what?
Order ID.
Order ID.
Order number. What you'll do now, you select these 3 columns by pressing Control key. You will be dragging them to the left side. And where you want to keep this column? Besides to my order ID. That is called data standardization. What do you call?
Data standards.
Standardization. Because we want to read the data very properly. Are you getting this, guys? Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
You drag this to the left, to the left, to the left, and you have to keep it besides to your column name, which is called order ID. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now from order date, I want to get order year, order month. What I'll do here, add column, custom column. In this custom column, what I'll write here, I'll go back to this. I will say create one query to get order year, order month in words, order year, month, order quarter from order underscore date field. I'm asking for one query to get me all. Here, I got this. See, are you seeing this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? So I have so many functions to be applied here. I can go this way. I can call this. Let's see. If I do this, does it work? Yes. It is saying yes. See, you got it now, guys, here. Hmm. Okay, no worries. So what you can do here, you can just close it here. You can close it here. You can close this here as well. Let me see if it is coming. Okay, no worries. So what is happening, guys, here? I was trying to call all the column name in one, but yes, we will be doing it now. We'll say custom column, right? Now we can call this order underscore year. How do you go for getting this? There's a function called date
Dot year.
dot
Dot
year
year.
bracket start. I can say order date.
Order date.
If I do that, I see my column which is coming as order year here. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, something gone wrong. Right. Okay. So you can see here, I can go to custom column. I can add a column called order underscore year. For getting that, there's a function called date dot year function, which will applicable to order date. When I do that, I see a new column is coming here with the name of order year. Can you see this now, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Order date year. I call this as order date year. Order date year. Now I want to go for order month. What will I do now? Whole number. Order month. I will be clicking here called order underscore month. To get order underscore month, you will be using the function called date to text, and the field name is what? Just remove this here and you take the field name as this order date. Done. So you got the order month. Now I want to go for order year month. Custom column. Call this as order year month. How to do that? There's a function called date dot year of order date to be multiplied with 100 plus date dot month of order
Order.
date, which is coming as what? Order year month, change type to a whole number. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How to
Yes,
go
sir.
for order quarter? Custom column. You can say order underscore quarter. How would you calculate this quarter here? You'll be using this function, right? So you can say the column name is this. Is that clear now, guys? I got
Yeah.
some error here. Why I got the error? Now let's go back and check it here. So to get your order quarter, you have to use the function which was given here. I just copy this and paste it here. Instead of this, you have to use what?
Order date.
Right. When you do that, you see the order quarter is coming.
Yes.
Now you have to select all these four columns, take it besides to what? Your order date. Right? How to get days gap between order date and shipping date? Custom column. Call this as days gap. To get your days gap, you will say ship date minus order date.
Order date.
So you will say change type to a whole number. You can drag this and you can keep it besides to what? Your
Ship.
shipping date. Right? Now from customer date of birth, you want to get the age and the age bucket. Right click, duplicate the column. I call this as customer age. Select this customer age. Go to transform date time date as age, duration as total number of years, change type to a whole number. Since you got the age, to get your age bucket, you can go to add column, create conditional column, call the column name is age underscore bucket. Which column will select here, guys? Customer age. If it is greater than equal to 60, you want to call this as what? Old
Old
age.
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 If customer age is greater than equal to 40, you want to call them as what?
Mid
Mid.
age.
Mid age. Else you call them as what?
Young age.
Young
Young
age.
age.
So ultimately, what is happening, guys, here? The customer age and the age bucket. You can drag this to the left side and you can keep it besides to what?
Customer name. Date.
Are you getting this, guys? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Now the postal code which is saying this green arrow, green line is less, which is 80% data is empty. Select this column, right? Go to home. What you can do here? You can replace the value. How do you replace this value? You will say shift null. If it is null, you will go for giving this 5 times 9. Does it
Yep.
make sense to all? Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Moving to the right side, what will you do here? It is given cells. You want to multiply it with what? With your discount percentage to get the sales, a discounted amount. Then sales minus discount, you want to get the discounted sales after discount. So how do you go for doing this? Add column, custom column, called
Discount.
discounted amount. How would you get that? Your sales to be
Discount.
multiplied with what?
From
Discount.
Um,
What will do here? Change type to a whole number. How to calculate your sales after discount? Sales
Sales.
after discount. How to calculate this, guys?
Sales minus uh,
Sales
sales
minus?
minus discounted price.
Counted amount.
Yes. Sales minus discounted amount. How to get the profit margin? The profit over sales after discount. So you can make this first column as what? Change type to a whole number. To get this profit margin, what we'll do here? Custom column. Call this as profit margin. To get your profit margin, what we'll do here? You will say your sales up. So your profit should be divided by sales after discount. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
is how we transform the data, close and load the data. You can see your data has been loaded, which was 25 columns. Now it is 40 columns. It has come to 40 columns, 38 columns. We have done the transformation. Is this clear to all?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So
Yes,
that's
sir.
how data transformation happened. Hey guys, we will do the charts class. It will take time to explain you and do hands-on also. We'll do it in the next class. But yes, we have completed up to Power Queries now. Is this clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.